Hi, fellow traders. I hope you guys had a great day today. Got one more day in the week, man. These days are flying by pretty fast. These weeks are flying by pretty fast. We had some really good days this week, but today just wasn't there for me. For my type of trading, you got to understand. I have my own way of trading, and just like everybody else, sometimes the market is not receptive to it. We have to recognize it, and if we need to just walk away and leave it alone, that's what we need to do. But I wasn't smart enough to do that today. I knew the market wasn't there. I said it multiple times during our pre-market when we were building the watch list. It was the very first thing I said when I got in the room. But I still somehow convinced myself to take a trade, trying to catch something early. And because I knew if I didn't catch it early, I probably wouldn't catch it later. And then it was just crazy from there. But we'll take a look at today here in a second. But I want to share this with you. Success is never on discount. Greatness is never on sale. That means you guys are worth full price. You have to look yourself in the mirror and say, you're worth full price. Don't take any discounts. You're not a discounted person. So don't sell yourself short. Put in the work. Do what you need to do in order to achieve the greatness that you seek. And don't quit until it's done. And a lot of people think, well, you just want me to keep spending money and all that stuff. You guys know that's not me. That's why you have the option to join and never have to pay again, and just take advantage of everything that I have. I don't want you to continue spending your money. The biggest investment that you're going to need to make going forward is your time. Okay, it's not, and too many people are looking for the easy way out. Somebody to tell them when to get in and tell them when to get out. But guess what? If you don't have the discipline, that doesn't even work. Okay, it doesn't. And people wonder why, if you're going to follow this person in and take it off when they say take it off, and you don't have the discipline to stick it out, then guess what? It's not going to happen for you. It's not. And all you're doing at that point is cheapening yourself. You're discounting yourself. But don't do it. You're worth full price. Just do the work. That's all you got to do. Put the work in. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you versus somebody else. It doesn't matter. This is about you. And you achieving the goals and the dreams that you have for yourself and your family. So just get to work. Don't cheat. Don't cheapen yourself. Just get to work. All right, look at the spot here today. You can see here's the opening range, the opening range low, 5-minute opening range low, and 5-minute opening range high. Now, a lot of people ask me why I don't do the 1 minute, 2 minute. You can make quick money that way. Yeah, that's not what I'm about. And I've proven over and over and over again, beyond a shadow of a doubt, how significant these levels are. If you could see, we put in the opening range low here. We never confirmed below it. We tried several times. The bulls held this market up today. As heavy as it was, the bulls held it up. Now, nobody came in buying and trying to buy it back up. You just had some people holding it. And this 319 level held. You see the big gap down. But, once people got up and got going, they defended this 319 area here. And so the question for me tomorrow is going to be, am I going to wake up to the market gap below 319? If it does, we're going to start some, it may start a domino effect. All right, so here's the 5 minute. Not the 5 minute, the 5 day. This is the most aggressive moving average that you could look at in terms of the market sentiment, and we're trading above it. Even though we had a bad day today, the market held up and we're trading above it. The next level we run into is going to be the 20, and it's creeping up to around 315, and then we've got the 50. So there's a lot that this market's going to have to get through if we're going to start to sell. And you see, we tried it here. This was the best opportunity we had, but we couldn't lose it. We double bottomed here on this pullback, and we've been pushing up ever since. So tomorrow, what I'm going to be looking for tomorrow is, are we gap below 319 and below this 5, or are we maintaining it? Are the bulls still holding up 319? And who knows when they're going to run out of steam, or they're going to attract somebody to come in and start buying. And but the SPY is an ETF based on the S&P 500. So basically, how the stocks are doing in the S&P 500 are determining where this market is moving. And the banks, they mixed results with the banks. Everybody was expecting the banks to be on top, to post good numbers and good guidance, and that all of them will be moving up. But we're not seeing that. We're seeing about half and half. Half is on the upside, half is on the downside. And so there's no direction in the market right now. The tech stocks started giving up a little bit. We're at that point right now. Now, I would love to get a big move Friday, either a big sell-off or a gap up and run. Just a big Friday. Either way, so we can do a little damage going into the weekend. But if I wake up and it feels like today, I'm going to be really, really cautious about trading this market, especially when it's looking like this. When we're getting this type of price action. This is as ugly as it gets. All right, so let's, I put it off long enough. I was actually trying to not get to this part. All right, so RCL paid us, really good yesterday. So obviously I came back for some more. We had the big sell candle here. Here's the opening range low. And this candle opened right here and started selling. So we were solid red coming down. I jumped in on the break according to the strategy, and then this thing turned around and bounced, stopped me out. And then I had to stick to my stop. I had to. I could not respect my stop. I'm not getting into that. Even if it came back like it did, stop me out, and then pull all the way back, that's fine. I don't care about that. I'm going to respect my stops wherever I had it put. Now, I could have used the 20, but it was too early for that. Too volatile. This thing could blow through the 20 and leave me, sitting here with my tail wagging and tongue hanging out. I wasn't going to risk that. So took the stop and waited till we got down and we took out this 54 level. And I thought, sure, once we took this out, we were gone. I think the next level I had was down around 51, and it didn't. It turned around again and bounced and stopped me out. So, but I went in big this time. I was really aggressive. I was as aggressive as hell today for some reason. And the market was saying, no, don't be aggressive, Ed. This isn't your market. But I was aggressive and ended up paying the price on it. Down 691.65 today. But I did have a bright spot. The swing trade that we got in straight from our watch list on Monday, CWH, it hit our 35 target. Well, I was a little greedy today. I put the target in at 35.50. For some reason, I've got a brain fart that occurs I move my profit target up 50 cents every day that the stock is working. Why? I have no freaking idea. But I moved the stop to 35.50, and it almost looked like a mistake, because when I looked at this at lunch, we had hit like 35.40 or something like that and pulled all the way back, and we were like 33. And I'm like, God, not 33, around 34.30s or something like that. And I was like, damn, I should have left it at 35. But it did, come back around, ended up coming back and hitting our first target. So we were able to lock in 21.78.60. To me, that's not bad for, 4 days worth of work. It's just not bad. Or 3 days worth of work. It's not bad at all. Well, I'll say 4 days. I'll take that any day. And I could have taken it all off and had, over $4,300 locked in profit. So I think this can actually get to 40. It probably won't get there tomorrow, but next week I think this has a chance to get to 40. Now, I have Marcus Lemonis, who owns Camping World and Great Gander Outdoors and all of that. He was doing a live feed from what's the name of that? The new electric truck company that's rivaling, that's trying to rival Tesla. Nikola. All I had to do was remember Tesla's first name. Nikola. So he was there, and he was like blown away and impressed, and he was doing his thing. So to me, I'm like, I'm wondering if there's gonna be some deal coming, or something's gonna come out of this. So that's my brain and everything spinning. So I'm gonna leave this position on. I've got this in my long-term account that I got in last week, because I'm thinking, Camping World over the next 6 to 8 months is going to, get larger. And I think I have that one actually posted on the website. That trade I got in last Wednesday. So I'm looking at holding this thing, a little bit longer than what I had anticipated. But this one I'm looking for 40 out of. This is the short-term swing, and I don't have a problem holding it over the weekend if we have a strong day tomorrow, and I feel pretty good about it. I don't have a problem holding it. But this kind of made the day for me. Day trading sucked, but and this is why I like to do both. Because a lot of times I can just have a down day or a down week, and my swing trades or high beta trades turn out to be pretty good, and it really lifts my day up. But that's going to wrap it up for us today. You guys have a great night, a great evening. I did finally get the new swing trading class up. We're starting the swing trading earnings announcements. It took me a minute to get it up and get it in the right folder, but it is in the swing trading folder. You can't miss it. But you really want to check. If you're interested, check it out. There's a very important question, as always, that you guys are going to have to answer and, be willing to accept before you move on looking at that strategy. It's very lucrative, but you got to be ready for it. All right, so have a great night, and I will catch you guys in the morning.